Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Today I thought I'd do something slightly different. Now you're looking at this and you're thinking to yourself, this guy's already reviewed the Sealander GMT. I have, which was the 39 mil version, and that was about 2 years ago. And I thought to myself, I was looking through, and I mean, as you know, I've bought loads of these because I think they're fantastic. And I was looking through and I thought, what could I do? I said, buy one of them. Normally I avoid 36 mil watches because I think they're too small. However, I've started to change my mind, especially with sports watches like this, because there's a lot more real estate, a lot more dial. I wouldn't buy like a 36 mil dive watch because the dial's tiny. But I thought, right, I'll get the 36 mil version of the Sealander GMT and I'll get a different bracelet. The Consort bracelet, because I've never seen it in the flesh, so here we are. However, I don't have a 39 mil GMT here at the moment, but I've still got plenty of B-roll and wrist shots for when I reviewed it a couple of years ago, so I can compare it, and I've still got all the measurements, and I'll show you everything when I run through the spec, but and the difference between the two, just in case you're on the fence and you're thinking, what one would I get? Should I get the 36 or the 39? Or will I get the Bader or Bader bracelet or the Consort bracelet? So this is the whole aim of this video. Right, play the intro. Right guys, straight into it. The price of these, the GMT version, not the automatic, although they are available in 36 or 39 as well. But the GMT, they start from 905 Great British pounds, but that's not on the bracelet. Any bracelet, either of the two. That's on a rubber strap, I think, or leather, something like that. I can't remember. So, the correct title is Christopher Ward C63 Sealander GMT, available on 36 or 39, and on the Bader or Bader bracelet or the Consort. So, let's start with the 36 mil. I'll run through the specs and I'll put to the side of it, hang on a sec. I'll put to the side the specs of the 39 so you can compare both. Right, the 36 mil one, right. Diameter, 36.4 mil. A total thickness of 11.2 mil. Lug to lug, 42.8 mil, and a 20 mil lug width. The total weight of this one on the Consort bracelet, what did I do it? Is 109 grams. Right, the 39 mil, the case diameter is 39.2. It's slightly thicker at 11.9 mil, lug to lug 45.1, and a 20 mil lug width again. The weight on the Bader or Bader bracelet is 137 grams. Right, so when I run through the rest of the specs, it's pretty much the same. If there's any differences, I'll obviously point it out. Right, the movement in both of them is the Sealander SW330-2 GMT, which I think is a fantastic movement. There's somebody at my door. Heck! Right, where was I? The movement, 28,800 vibrations an hour, hackable, self-winding, and a 56-hour power reserve. Right, the case, brushed and polished, they call it the light catcher case, which is probably my favourite case ever. 316L stainless steel. The bezel is also steel, the exact same. It's fixed, it's brushed and polished. 316L stainless steel, and it has black lacquer filled Arabics. I'll just show you quickly. I know you don't like me moving the watch too much, but I mean the finishing just on the bezel itself is outstanding. Brushed, and then you've got polished accent, and then you've got more brushing, and what else I've got the watch here, the case. Amazing. I love this case. Brushed on top, polished chamfered edge along the top. Like a satin brushing along the mid case, and you've also got a polished undercut. It's extremely comfortable. Right, I'll put the watch back down. Right, the dial, it's polished lacquer, and it has applied gunmetal indices, diamond polished facets, applied logo now on this one. When I had the 39mm, it was a printed logo, but I've changed it to applied. See, to be honest with you, I actually prefer the printed one because I think it's a better contrast, especially on the white dial. Right, it's just printed black before, but anyway. Colour match date at 6 on all colourways as well. I'll tell you the colourways. In fact, I'll tell you the colourways now because I'll probably forget. They are slightly different between the 36 and the 39. There's one extra one for the 39mm, which is the Hunter Green. On the 36 and 39, you have the white dial, which is obviously my favourite. I think it's stunning. There's also the black dial, and the recently introduced on both sizes. The same with the automatic as well. There's the Dragonfly Blue, which is pretty gorgeous looking. But I wanted a white one, because I did pay money for this. Although I got it through my contact at Christopher Ward, and I did get a nice discount. Oh, shit, just hit the camera. Right, the hands. They're gunmetal, diamond cut, trident hands. It's got the trident counterbalance on the second hand, which I think's stunning. And it's got like an arrow GMT hand, and different colours for different colourways. For the GMT hand, the accent at the end. On the white one, it's obviously orange, as you could see. Right, where am I? Oh, the loom. The loom on these is Swiss Superluminova grade X1BLC1. And for a sports watch like this, it's fantastic. It's absolutely, the execution is flawless. Right, the differences between the bracelet. Right, the Consort. Brushed and polished 316L stainless steel. Solid links. A butterfly clasp, but it also has on-the-fly adjustment. And you're probably thinking to yourself, how the bloody hell does that work? I'll show you. 1 second. Right, you've got this in the normal closed position. You do have half links as well, by the way, just to let you know. Excuse me. And just pull it and you get a wee bit of extra on both sides. Just push back in when if you want to change it. It's a wee bit of adjustment, but it's good enough, and it is an improvement over the butterfly clasp, like the normal one. Personally, I mean, I find it comfortable, but because this is 36mm, upside down, even although I bought this, just zoom out a wee bit, I also bought this, and I couldn't actually find it on the website because you do need to buy the 36mm version for the 36 watch because like the radius is different, blah blah blah. Because I did ask a few people, can I put the bracelet from the 39 onto the 36? And the answer to that is no. So I've got this. I've also got the Bader bracelet for the 36mm, and it's not even fitted yet. But I will say I bought this after buying this. So what does that tell you? My personal preference, I prefer the Bader bracelet, the Bader, whatever the fuck it's called, over the Consort. The Consort bracelet as well, it's slightly more expensive than this, even if you buy it on the watch, fitted. Not by much, I think it's £25 or £30 difference. Personally, I like this. I like the dive clasp, it's just the way I'm made. I mean, each to their own. Some of you will probably find this is better. But for me, this one. And I will be fitting that. I'm not going to do it on camera, because this video will just be too long. But aye, so personally speaking, I prefer the Bader bracelet over the Consort. Right, so that's the answer to that question. And while I'm here, I might as well say, would I prefer the 36 or the 39? Well, when I reviewed the 39, I thought it was ideal. I thought it was perfect for my wrist. I thought it was like almost like the perfect watch. However, when this arrived, I was like, 36mm. It's going to be too small. No, it's not. And I've got some B-roll wrist shot, and it looks perfectly at home, and I actually prefer it. Just that smidgen smaller. Or you might, oh, it's 3mm, that's massive. It's not. It's only 1.5mm difference, you know, top and bottom, side to side. And I think it looks fantastic on my wrist. So I prefer it, surprisingly. Right, so that's that question answered. Right, I'll just run through the rest of the spec, and that's basically it. Crystal, flat sapphire, with chamfered edge round the edge, obviously. Shit, I lost my place. And it has loads of AR coatings on the underside. Wait, I'll zoom back in while I'm here. Oh, shit. Yeah. Water resistance on both of them is 150 metres. The case back is screwed down with an exhibition display, and it is sapphire. Wait, I'll show you. Can't get that really to focus. It does have nice finishing on it. But aye, really nice in sapphire glass, as I mentioned. Right, the crown, they're actually the same size on both models. 6.3mm. Exactly the same. And I think it looks better on the 36 than it does the 39. I think it's more proportionate. Right, you can buy these right now. ChristopherWard.com. And the watch also has one of the best warranties in the industry. 5 years. Aye, 5 years. And there's also a 60-day return period. And I have had experience of that. I did return a Christopher Ward, I think it was last year. And I got a full refund. Happy days. No complaints. And they didn't know who I was. They didn't know I was a reviewer when I was returning it back then. And without question, I got my refund back within 3 working days in my account. Right, so just my conclusion is, for me personally, now I'll emphasise that, me personally, I prefer the 36, which I never thought I would say. I always thought it would be the 39, because I think 39mm is a great size. I've actually got a 39mm on my wrist at the moment. It's not a Christopher Ward, but I'll show you anyway. It's a San Martin. I love this watch, by the way. Diver's clasp. Yeah. Aye, see, and it looks perfectly at home on my wrist. 39mm. But aye, 36mm Christopher Ward C63 Sealander GMT. Outstanding. And if you want to see a wrist shot of the 36 on the Bada bracelet, there's no question, once I sort all this, I will take wrist shots and put it on my Instagram. There is a link in the description for that. So there you go. Aye, award for this. Well, same as the 39, but I would rank it higher if I could. Platinum award, no question, and it's going on my elite list. Right guys, that's pretty much everything. I don't think I've missed anything between the two. But my personal recommendation is the 36mm and on the Bada bracelet. For me, aye. Right, I'm just waffling all that shite now. Right guys, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.